Patrice O'Neal.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning.
And his girl tweeting like a motherfucker. Promoting that. What? You got the wrong. You got the wrong mic on.
Oh, Jimmy's mic.
You want that one?
It's the one I use.
Yeah.
All right, hold on, man.
That one will just be left there like the silent mic.
Can't be giving out fucking reports like that. You can't just say that out loud. Jesus Christ.
I'm saying it because
you got a gag order on your life. I can't. You just announcing.
I'm saying that she's promoting your ass. That's good.
There's all kind of evil people that don't know that shit.
All right, I won't say the name.
Really? Thank you. No,
I wasn't going to say the name.
Does it matter? One bitch is tweeting things like,
oh shit.
Well, how about this? The big comedy special tomorrow on Comedy Central.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping to be elevated, not
Yes.
to the rarefied atmosphere as said in Layer Cake, but just.
All I'm saying is everyone is helping promote.
Thank you.
All right, 10 o'clock tomorrow night on Comedy Central. Elephant in the Room, man. This special is great.
I had the pleasure of seeing this in advance. Ooh, in my theater.
You are really? You watched me in the giant
on an 11-foot screen, motherfucker.
I must apologize for my teeth. I really didn't. I didn't think I would get to a point where I thought I needed to fix my teeth, and it's just
why?
What's wrong with your teeth?
They're just. Because I said teeth, and I wanted to say teeth, but it's just not.
No, that fucking special is great. I had a tweet in the first 5 minutes. I was laughing my balls off. First 5 minutes, it's strong, and it stays that way the whole fucking show. Funny shit. You're dealing out shit to people and they have no idea what to do. But it's fucking it's like endearing. Like You're pissing women off. You're pissing some bitches off in that audience. But the guys are howling, laughing. And the girls are laughing.
I've seen it. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to actually plug something.
Yeah.
Like, plug. I've done a lot of shit. I never watch what I get. At some point, I get sick watching myself do something. I watch this because I was editing it also.
Uh-huh.
I watch this every time, and I watch it as a fan of watching it, and I got to step out and go, oh shit, that's me.
Yeah.
I'm on top of my game on this special.
Absolutely.
I feel like I am. I feel it's just the right amount of cutesy horse shit.
Right.
And just the right amount of what I do. You know, I try to, because it is Comedy Central.
Yeah.
And but there's a girl named Joanne. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but I think it's Grugioni. I think how you pronounce it. But she's been as a executive very, very, very. I have to give her credit, man.
Yeah.
Because she hasn't been a douche. She's been very
and that's
pushing.
all they have to do is not be a douche. Isn't that fucked up?
Well, she hasn't been.
Don't be a douche.
She's been
great.
She's been very good about this because I think she's a fan. She likes my comedy and she wants to see. Because we talk a lot, and I trash a lot of comics to her, and I trash a lot of people that Comedy Central push, and so I'm like, what about this one? And if she thinks they're funny, she'll have the, we have a good rapport. She's not like acting like like a little punk. She's alright, man, and she don't let me scream at her and shit. And I like her. So what she did was, I gave her the first draft of what I was gonna do, but I was doing it in the clubs, and it was in Bananas, right? At
oh shit, Poughkeepsie.
At midnight. So I had to be funny and do the special, but I had to be funny in front of these fucking working class people in Poughkeepsie that they don't want to hear about my fucking I'm working out my special. Yeah. So I had to be really horrible. But Joanne fished through the shit and was like, "This is hilarious. So let's figure it out." And even the only thing that Standards and Practices did that bothered me is they let you say a lot of shit. So I didn't really you can't say fuck, you can't say pussy. But there's a lot of context, right? There was one thing, but they kind of fixed it where I was doing a bit about going in raw. Right. And they're like, well, they bleep raw. So I'm like, well, raw is,
this is pretty vague.
And they said, don't say stick it in. So I didn't say stick it in. You'll see me fucking seriously thinking sometimes in the special, or a little bobbling, because I'm getting ready to say, fucking the ass cheeks.
Right.
And some I just can't change it. But, all in all, man, I'm proud of it. But, some fucking club owner in Houston, not club owner, but he's a cool guy, but I'm like, remember that ice storm that was recently?
Yeah, how was that ice storm in Houston?
Fucking cock, look at.
You flew at the worst time possible.
Well, these motherfuckers in Houston, here's what killed me. Houston shut down that weekend.
Yeah.
People came out to see me. I was very happy with Houston, man. But people came out to see me despite the fact that Houston shut down for the threat, the idea that 2 inches of snow was coming.
Right. Well, that's how it is down in
but
those places.
But it didn't fucking happen.
Right.
But the idea of it shut down
freaks out people.
Cabs, everything.
Sure.
So I'm sitting there, I called him the day before this ice storm. I called him and said, man, this is, trees would glisten. It looked like glass.
Yeah.
It looked like things were in glass.
Which means that shit's coming down
so
on cars and power lines and people's heads.
I said, listen, can I reschedule? I said, my special. I said, listen, I thought it was an actual good. I go, my special was coming out, right? Let's reschedule for after. Then you probably get more people in the club.
Yeah.
He goes,
smart move.
He goes, nah.
Why a nah?
Specials mean nothing.
Because to him,
he didn't say that, did he?
Abso-fucking.
He actually said specials mean nothing.
Quote, end quote.
See, that's
that specials mean nothing.
That's because too many guys are getting specials.
He says Chelsea Handler means more. Like, I go, okay, that's great, but it just fucked my self-esteem up.
Yeah,
because it makes me go, how can I be excited about this fucking thing?
Yeah,
but the problem is he's sort of right. Let me explain. There's a lot of guys getting specials that don't. I mean, I'll turn on Comedy Central. I'm not going to call out anybody. And you see somebody, you go, I'm going to check out this guy, and it sucks. The specials suck. But yours is way better than that. You're not in their league.
But unfortunately,
hold on. Unfortunately, this guy has lumped you in that whole fucking league. That's the problem,
right? So, why wouldn't they though? Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. So he's sort of right, unfortunately, as much as you want to get mad at him. But I mean, with that said, this special is going to do very well for you and Comedy Central.
The beginning is cool. You look all badass in that slow motion shit.
There's a douche chill moment,
motherfucker.
There's a douche chill moment in that fucking beginning.
Really?
Which I have to give my credit to my woman. She actually wrote the music.
Really?
Yeah, she did the music because they was asking me all kind of shit. What do you want? I said, fuck it. My girl writes music. Give me a shot.
She actually wrote the music. She didn't pick the song.
Any music that's on there, she wrote it.
She wrote it.
She produced it.
You are fucked if you break up.
More than wrote it. She composed, produced it. Whatever. Just her song.
She's a musician?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah, plays guitar and shit.
Man. That's pretty cool.
She works hard
because the song is the music's really good.
So what's the douche chill moment?
When I look up, my hat's down, and I look up like, it just made my stomach turn. But everybody vetoed me and said, "Oh, that's cool as shit."
Yeah,
but I'm like,
it plays good. For you to look at it, you can't step out of yourself and look at it.
But that's the only douche chill moment I had.
It looks pimp. You look fucking pimp on that. It's slow motion. And you got your fucking sharp hat on and shit. It works. It definitely works.
They did. And the thing is, I never wanted to do one of those do-it-yourselfers.
Yeah.
And some people do a do-it-yourselfer and it works out well. I think Little Kev did a do-it-yourselfer and it was big. And Cat Williams did a do-it-yourselfer. Mm-hmm. I don't know how many do-it-yourselfers work out.
Yeah.
But Comedy Central paid for this shit. So
makes it a little
I'm
easier.
hoping that they trying to get their investment back. You know what I'm saying?
No, it looks good. It's funny as fuck, man. Really funny. And I've seen you quite a few times in the clubs and stuff. And I mean, still, when you're telling a story, right when you think you know where that fucker's going, you'll say 2 words that just take it in another hilarious direction. Like, it's not expected. No one expects you to say it. You say it, it's like, oh, fuck. You absolutely assumed you were going somewhere. You go somewhere else, and it's fucking hysterical.
Yeah.
Really good. Really good.
I was at the taping, too. The women were enjoying it as well.
Yeah.
They really were.
I've been doing this shit for years. There's ways where I can attack women and divide the audience.
I've seen you vicious. This one wasn't as vicious.
No, only the material was vicious. Not my attitude. I put some cherry flavor in a little bit of it.
Right, you softened it up a little bit,
just a little bit,
so they could digest it. Absolutely,
this was stuff that you can't get by. Like women just don't like anything that has to do with cheating.
Right.
But you know what?
They don't want to hear it.
They didn't want to laugh, but you made them laugh. That's important. And they were fucking laughing that day, man. How much weight did you lose fucking doing the special? I saw you backstage, and you were drenched from the lights and the whole fucking thing. Plus, you had the hot jacket on.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad, though. I ended up...
Like, how do you guys deal with that? Do you fucking just have two outfits?
You have to always bring two outfits.
Yeah.
And then, you have those towels on stage, and I don't move much.
Do they use most of it from the first show, or do they mix and match?
No.
See, that's what people don't understand.
The show you was at?
Yeah.
There's a piece of it.
That's it. The second one was the one.
The second one was the one.
The first one was all right, man.
The first one was great. I wanted to use the first one.
Really?
Because it was a lot more of what I want to. Because I always like to put across that you don't have to be funny every second of your time on stage. You know
exactly.
So it was a lot of good moments. A lot of good audience moments, but they put the second one is the prevalent one, and it's only one thing they use from the first.
Wow.
One. And then it's the whole second.
I remember we were all talking, you going, look, now go out there for the second show and just have fun because you nailed it.
I did a lot of cursing in the second show because I thought I had the first.
Yeah, and now it turns out they didn't even use most of the first. That's unbelievable. This fucking thing's going to do well,
The first has some behind the scenes. I put some extras from the first show.
The extras on the DVD are hysterical, and you lay into that fucking chick in the
I'm surprised they let me put that.
Oh, is that great?
I put a boot in her stupidity. And that guy she was with
did she have to
tweeted me. Says, dude, she's exactly how
you represented her?
Yeah.
Did you have to get her to sign something?
Everybody signed something.
That was on camera?
But it was so egregiously attacking her that
she didn't know what she was signing.
You come in, they have the thing, this is a TV taping, but people who were kind of featured, they wanted to get the sign. Yeah, she almost didn't sign, but
she was shell-shocked.
Still could have used that whole thing.
Yeah.
Because you are the property of this thing when you come in.
Once you walk in, really, I guess they just do that for extra protection.
And she could have been on it. I actually was pushing for that part because it was just somehow I found her face. Everybody was having a good time, and she just had
that
ultra not having a good time face.
Right.
And so the kid she was with goes, I go, you guys together? Or and he goes, look at her. And I go, oh, okay. So the crowd went, ooh. He said it wrong. He should have been like, look at me.
Look at me,
thought he was trying to say she's so much better than him. And I was like, I think she got a funny shaped head. I thought you meant you.
Yeah.
You're a good looking kid. Like. And then we explain it, but then it's like he's trying to friend zone his way into some ass. And then I go off, but it's in the extras, man. Yeah. And they took care of me with the DVD. I'm looking at it for the first time.
Rolling. Oh, really?
I envisioned it differently, but I'll take this.
Really?
Because usually comedy CDs are horse shit. It's wrapped. It's in that special. It's in a cardboard slide in, so the actual DVD.
A sleeve,
a sleeve. You have to slide it out. Then cut it.
It feels like a real DVD.
It's DVD-ish.
Yeah.
It is. They hooked me up.
You know what?
I still had a different thing. I wanted to move it in my face, and I do a dance.
little hologram on there or some shit.
I got the Social Networking DVD at home, and it's the same packaging. So they packaged it the right way.
I'm
properly.
very happy with
the picture,
Comedy Central. I'm very happy with the special. I'm very happy with the fucking people that did it. I'm excited. I just hope people, get a chance to watch it.
Well, tomorrow night at 10 o'clock on Comedy Central, we all got to tweet the hell out of this. Let's push this, man.
Yeah, definitely.
You should tweet during the special, maybe.
I probably won't watch it.
Oh, really?
I'll probably just I'll just sit around like in a in the fetal position, just like hoping I don't have to get on a plane to Albany.
You You ever, when you're on TV, you kind of pace around your apartment and just keep looking at the clock and go, okay, I'm on right this second. All right. Now it's 12:35. Okay, it's safe to watch TV.
Yeah,
it's safe to watch TV. Huh?
And then you sit around, but it's happened to me.
You kind of just walk around like knowing you're on and a lot of eyes are watching you and you just don't want to deal with that. It feels way better when you know you're finally off the TV.
I've never had a moment where, like, I don't know what to. I really want this thing to push
you forward.
But I've done a million things that after it's on, you go, okay, now
what?
Now how does famous happen?
Yeah.
Now what happens? Yeah, somebody calls you and says you're famous?
Yeah, shouldn't the phone start ringing right about now?
When does famous happen?
Does it happen like right after? Or?
When do you realize that fame's not happening? Like 3 days later and the phone's still not ringing?
When you're walking around and nobody says, I saw you last night. When you go into Marshalls and no one gives a shit.
Will you walk around Sunday hoping that people like just go, well, Patrice?
I need a bodyguard to go to church. It's like, no.
Are you going to make believe you just have errands to do and just kind of get a feel?
I've seen it happen to Cat Williams. Mm-hmm. I've seen it.
Yeah.
His special came on and
boom.
Kaboom. I've seen it happen to Ron White.
Really?
It's happening to Whitney Cummings.
Are those Comedy Central specials, though?
The biggest Comedy Central buzz I've ever heard.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I was going to ask.
Was
who got pushed way forward because of a Comedy Central special?
I would say Joe Coy.
Okay.
I would say Mike Birbiglia's special pushed him forward.
Okay.
I don't know about Billy. Billy's kind of like me in a sense. I think Billy has a lot more followers, I think, but I think Billy has a body of work. So he's in there. But I don't know if Billy had a pop special. I'm not sure. Charlie Murphy had one.
Charlie
Murphy's popped on Dave Chappelle and then he popped in his special. But Joe Coy, if you say somebody that went from 0 to 60,
you said it pushed forward.
Is Joe Coy, I think, and then Mike Birbiglia got a following.
All right, so you're going to be the next one. This has to work for you, man.
Look at the watch.
I'm serious, dude. This
has to happen for you because you
and I'm never like that.
You had to come out of retirement a mere 3 weeks into it. I was talking to Patrice the other day. I was in a cab. I said, I fucking got to catch up with Patrice. It's like, Dad, dude, I'm out of retirement. I'm like, how can you be out of retirement? You've been in it for 3 weeks.
He miscalculated.
I miscalculated. I thought I had enough
weeks?
Money to quit for the rest of my life.
And you figured out after 3 weeks you don't. Most people figure that out.
A couple of years of sailing around the world. You're like,
and you go, I just ran out of my money.
I miscalculated my retirement package.
3 weeks of sitting at home.
You didn't even get to sail or nothing. What did you do in retirement, by the way? You were officially retired, so what'd you do? Some people take up golf, like Ant says, some sail the fucking world or the Caribbean. Did you take a road trip? What'd you do?
Can I please apologize to anybody who works a slave driving type of job where I'm serious, anybody who works a job where they cannot be depressed and take off enough time to get their fucking spirit back.
One of those jobs you take 1 day off and your whole life falls apart because you're like, oh, fuck, I can't pay for anything
worked through
now.
what I felt.
Right.
I just was tired of living for 4 months, dude. I'm telling you. And I took that time off, and I ate a lot better because I wasn't on the road.
Right.
So I just was drinking fruit juice vegetable juice and eating good food and cooking and chilling out, watching my ceiling fan, playing with my iPad, playing Angry Birds, getting 3 stars on Angry Birds, every level, motherfucker.
I'm in that club, brother.
Boom, just playing and just.
And imagine having to go through that. But you have to go to a job. You have to go to
work. So if I ever disrespected anybody who works, because I was really shut in, closed the door, me and my dogs depressed. Because dogs, you just they just are what you are. So I slept all day, they slept all day. And
really?
Feed them out of a can with a spoon.
You're eating out of a can with a spoon?
If you saw me on Christmas, my mother came up, thank God, but if you saw me on Christmas and they filmed me on Christmas, you would have cried for me.
What happened?
I'm telling you, it was like a scene maybe from Taxi Driver.
Really?
Fucking just
paint the picture, brother.
A goddamn orange, empty. Okay, where you buy, there's certain kind of juice that when you open it, you have to take a little plastic piece off and flip it. They were all over the ground. just these round things that you take off of orange juice top rings all over the fucking ground. Sneakers on the couch. The shade open all day, all night. The shade is open. Didn't take the dogs out. They just went on my balcony and they were shitting all over the balcony. It took me a minute to fucking clean that up. A couple of snowstorms later, I finally got to clean my balcony. My girl cleaned my house one day, and she goes, "How did piss get behind the toilet?" Like behind the toilet. I go, I don't know. I just would get up sad and I was just feeling sorry for him. I was peeing on the wall, I guess. Like, I would pee until I heard water.
that middle of the night pee.
Yeah, and when I heard water, I peed. I just went in there. It was, didn't change the sheets. I'm telling you, Houston, I came out of retirement in Houston. Saturday, people got the best show, but I never try to give a bad show. But Saturday, I felt good. I actually go, okay, I could do comedy again. Yeah. But I think it was all anxiety. It was sadness. It was a lot of feeling sorry for myself. But I started going, man, I had to come to the conclusion I'm depressed. I was like, I'm depressed.
Yeah, obviously
I'm fucking a mess.
Being depressed.
Diabetic. My hair, I was walking down the stairs, and, I used to run downstairs. Like, to be in fear. It sucks. Like I'm tipping toe down the stairs going, oh, oopsie. Oh boy. Oh, if I fall.
Shit.
Something's gonna happen bad. So I'm walking down the stairs like an old bitch. I need the fucking life alert bracelet shit. Cause I'm fucking just.
What the fuck?
I'm telling you, I just got depressed, man. I just got horribly sad.
But you know where it came from.
It came from
because some people it just comes out of nowhere and they're like and they got to go through therapy to find out where it is.
After I did my special,
a line on where it was.
After my special, I just didn't. I was like, okay, I'm done. I tell you what it is. I started thinking about the past, and I've done a Showtime special. I've done countless TV shows, a few movies, HBO, which was the biggie, a half-hour HBO, still to this day. I mean, no offense to Comedy Central, but if you talk to any comic, the cachet of doing an HBO,
that's the
1 hour or a half hour,
goal, right?
It just is what it is. I mean, you can't, let's be honest,
that's
but no offense to Comedy Central, but it is what it is. And I did a Comedy Central special. Countless little 5 minutes on this show and that. And I've never been able to really close out some material. So it's always like it closes out for me. But I never, I started, you know what it was? I started, the depression came from, I started having a talk with God. Like, what am I going to, give me a fucking break, guy.
Oh, shit.
Like, for real, like, I need a break. Because for real, I was listening to this Brooke Shields interview. Last night, I was listening to two things last night. I always, on the iPad, some shit we was talking about, some racial shit we was talking about. And then Brooke Shields, he's just on worst enemy. I said, why is this bitch saying this shit?
Oh,
she don't know me.
Right.
We met on the motherfucking show.
You talked to her for an hour. A total of an hour.
She's like, yes, he's destructive. But that's why my shit's fucked up. Because Brooke sized me the fuck up as my own worst enemy. Like,
and she really feels like she knows you. Even though she hasn't spent a lot of time with you.
And this is not a trash because I like the lady. Because she doesn't get to know. That's the fucking phoniness of Hollywood. And when I'm acting like an asshole, I'm trying to keep me from being an ass. I'm hiding.
You're hiding.
But she kept pressing. Right? So people are sitting around like it's a goddamn Indian storytelling time, right? When this is what she's talking about the first 5 days I'm on set. And everybody's like, oh my goodness, Brooke, I'm doing the pepper lemon cleanse. And people are like,
oh no.
The pepper lemon. I heard. and I'm sitting in the corner going, this horse shit in my head. Looking like a fat ogre, right? But an angry Shrek, not a nice Shrek.
But you're trying to keep it together because you know if you say anything, it's not going to be good for you or your career.
So, but she read the energy. See, what she was right about was my energy of distance, right?
Right.
Which ultimately is destruction.
You're not going to jump in and be like, so the lemon.
Yeah, it's just I'll end up making myself look bad. But she ends up pressing and finally going, I'm sure Patrice is very interested in this. It's like, oh, okay. Everybody's around, directors. I go, yes, Brooke, I've been interested in your shits since Suddenly Susan.
So you couldn't help yourself. How is that going to help your career?
But that is what that turned her.
Right.
Then we're best friends. And all the people are like, he's an asshole. Can't say it no more.
Yeah.
But that's Hollywood. Mm-hmm. That's why I was mad at this whole Mel Gibson off of what's called 2.
Yeah. The movie he was supposed to do, and they threw him off.
Hangover 2.
Hangover 2.
Because I know Hollywood. People in Hollywood don't make their own decisions. No camera guy and grip girl makes a decision to stand up to Mel Gibson unless someone gives them, power to do so.
Right.
So ultimately, to go back to the original story I'm telling, it's like, look, I just have expectations for this, and I guess my depression was, what am I going to do after comedy? What has comedy taught me that I could do something else other than comedy? If this doesn't help,
this
doesn't help, I'm like, what can I?
But that's the great mystery.
It's not a mystery. But that's what we talked about. It's radio. If these fucking guys would wake up, Patrice would be a great radio host.
I'm tired of the grind.
Yeah,
because it's like, you know what it is. I feel like sometimes, and I'm not boo-hooing, but listen. I chose what I chose. You chose what you chose, people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if anybody's out there that's breaking a knuckle and they go, what the fuck is he talking about? It's like, hey, man, I chose what I chose. So you can be sad if you want to. And I know I never feel sorry for myself, but I like to close out material. That's it. It's like, during my Comedy Central special, I was doing all of that 9/11 shit. Really good 9/11 shit. And I was doing the Pepsi Cola Rapist at that time.
Right. Yeah.
Which was one of my biggies. So I was like, damn, I would have loved to just each level get to ride a wave of popularity based on some shit that I did. But I never got to do that. So I'm thinking, if this in proper form, if this just goes, yay, it's out and whatever, I can't take getting on a plane again.
Oh,
my feet swelling up.
Starting to think about.
I'm in a fucking hotel, and then you go out, and your audience isn't there. Because right now I'm very viable in about 7 cities, and I get the same people. So it's pressure. Another thing that's pressure on me is that I put myself in a position to have to always have some new shit.
Yeah,
a little bit of
same
not
people
new,
showing up.
Right, and I'm not like, I do audience work and all that shit.
Yep.
So I have to have some energy, man. So it's like about 7 cities, they really take care of me. But then you go to a place and it's, I said Albany, nothing against Albany, but I went there and it was 5 people in the audience at one point. I'm like, what the fuck?
But you don't think, let's say, you pop to the next level. You don't think there's a grind there that is exactly the same as this one, only different?
Welcome to the layer cake, son.
Yeah, exactly.
Not the rarefied atmosphere, but I would take a little less shit.
Yeah, but
a little less shit.
If the grind means performing in front of a lot more people, then it makes it a little more bearable.
It makes it better because
if you're walking into arenas like Dane Cook has been doing the last few years, it makes it a little easier.
You don't think he sits
grind.
there and goes like, motherfucker?
Oh, I'm sure no matter what you do, there's a grind to it. But if all of a sudden you're getting off a fucking private plane and you're getting in a car and jumping right to the arena and there's 15,000 people, it makes it a little easier than some of these clubs that you think you're doing well in and there's no one there, like you said about Albany.
And I'm not an average guy though. I'm not like some guy that's chasing glory. I just want to be able to walk anywhere. And because I
just want a little push forward.
I'm thinking to myself, here's what it is. It's like, how can anybody not know me who follows comedy? But I looked at the thing where Norton got to Jesse Ventura when he was blasting Jesse Ventura.
Yeah.
900,000 people saw that video. 800,000 was like, who's this little asshole talking to Jesse?
They still think it's either me or Ant.
They don't know. They didn't know Norton. No, so I'm sitting there going, there's 800,000 motherfuckers going, fuck this little piece of shit. Who is he?
I'm glad you brought that up because that amazes me too. With everything that Jimmy's done with his career, and that video, they hate Jimmy. You know the fucking conspiracy guys,
trash Jimmy,
and the Jesse fans. But they think it's me. They think it's Anthony. And then some will go, who is this little bald fuck? I mean, it's brutal, actually.
There's 800,000 people at one pop that doesn't know
it's
Jim Norton that follows comedy.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, actually.
Yeah, it is.
So that's all the shit you think of.
But if this special is good, you're going to be cursed because then it's going to force you to get back on the road.
Yeah, but
people are going to want to like see the guy from the special now.
Well, here's what I'm hoping it does. Just brings those people out. Brings
a little more?
My people, though. Mm-hmm. But I think I'm realizing, my people don't pay. My people have kids, and they can't afford babysitters and $10 drinks. My people, and the biggest comics in the world all have a people. Like, if you look at any comic who's a big time seller, except for like Seinfeld, because he's Seinfeld,
right?
He doesn't just have all Jews come to see him.
No.
But I'm sure a lot of Jews come to see him. But Larry the Cable Guy, 60,000 rednecks. Ron White, 60,000 older rednecks. Mm-hmm. Little Kev, all black people. Mm-hmm. Joe Coy, all Koreans who want to laugh, and Russell Peters, all Asians, like all Asians, Indian, China, everybody goes to see Russell Peters. The biggest comics, and Dane Cook had all college-y young white kids. Yeah. So I'm like, well, who the fuck am I going for? Fucking who's the people that's gonna go? This Patrice is the guy, and this girl at Comedy Central goes, I think men. I go, yeah, but you'll never let that happen. You'll never let men galvanize to be an audience. Mm-hmm. But I'm not just for men. I'm for men with their women.
Right.
So couples, I'm a couples guy. I don't think that even fucking...
You're not...
what does that do?
You're not going to get the couples. You're not going to get the couples. I mean,
First dates?
I was at the taping and Ann saw it. We got to slow down a little bit. I mean, the women enjoyed it, but that's going to be a tough sell long term.
So
I think you're sort of cursed because you have the O&A crowd, which is a great comedy crowd, but then you also have the black crowd, which is a great.
You have a really diverse audience.
So it's a little,
and black people are just finding out about me, by the way, in the last 4 years.
Yeah, what the fuck is that about?
What is that?
I because it's like I'm fair. So,
okay.
people like to be, it's like, little Kev is funny. Kev is funny, but it's so definitively black, but not blacker than Cat. Mm-hmm. Kevin is filling a void right now.
But you get the black.
But Cat was, niggas, man.
Yeah.
I have to say, Cat was... Now, Chris Rock has a very interesting audience, man. Chris Rock has everybody.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And a lot of black people. But see, Chris Rock snuck into black later too. He was a mixed guy.
Yeah.
And then he got black. He got black in '98 when he said, I ain't afraid of black people. I'm afraid of niggas. When he did that,
pushed him
forward. That was it.
Hey, what kind of black people you got?
Chris Rocky. I got fair black people, man. Fair.
But you don't got some of those.
If I say Obama's, go ahead. Sorry.
That's all right. Go ahead.
Go ahead, you hit your arm, motherfucker. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's fine.
I'll be forgetting.
No, I was just black audiences, and Chris Rock sort of has kind of the I can't describe it like a safer black audience. How would you?
No, he has retired gangsters.
Yeah,
he has.
So what is
black people that? I think. Look. I had to get.
I didn't know there were levels of black audiences. Is what I'm
mean, look, when I first came to New York, I would go to Brooklyn and Queens and just get yelled at because I would be.
You weren't black enough.
But I was black enough. I wasn't black enough for. It's drones though. They get used to a rhythm.
They just want to hear, white man crazy, that shit. But
and I'll say white people are crazy, but I'll say it like let's talk about for real. White people are crazy.
Yeah.
But it's like white people phones work, and black people, you know, white people when they move, and it's funny. Look, black people when they move. Like here's a classic that you've heard. I've heard 6 motherfuckers say. Black people, when white people move, they move in the daytime with a truck. And or no, when they go on vacation.
Oh, vacation.
White people go on vacation and go, goodbye, everybody, I'm going on vacation. But here's the key to my house and feed my fish or whatever. Billy, what's up, Billy?
Hey, Bill.
Come on, guys.
Bill Burr, what's up, bro?
How are you?
There he is.
And this is the expert on nigger rooms right here. Bill got more nigger room experience than I do. Like straight gangster room like that.
Yeah.
So, but it'll go be like, oh, when black people move out, we got to move. When we vacation. When we got a vacation, we got to leave at 12 midnight. So motherfuckers don't see us leaving and shit. Which is, it's fine, but it's a rhythm. It's a way to be. And black people, another thing white people do that's interesting is they have their favorite jokes too.
Right.
Like you didn't do the one about the white people. If they see you last week and you say the same shit last week that you said this week, nigga.
Yeah, what the fuck, you lazy bastard.
Motherfucker.
Write something new.
Say some new shit, nigga.
Really?
Like, it's like the idea of art and bombing, and it's just not there. Yeah. But there was a few guys that were experts at it. I'm going to tell you who's great. The greatest black room comic I've ever seen, too. Mike Epps and fucking Tracy Morgan.
Yeah.
The 2 greatest black room performers in the history of the planet that I've ever seen live.
Wow.
Amazing. But I'm getting them now because I did Def Jam. I did a little of this. They coming now, and it's a very specific. But I just don't like people yelling at me.
How hilarious is that coming out of his mouth?
Yeah.
I like people waiting their turn to talk.
Like I don't wanna fucking not while I'm working some shit out. Like you just sit there. White people will sit there and take it
and check it out.
Yeah.
Listen, we got to cut this short because we got an extremely busy day. But we want to make sure people watch Patrice's special tomorrow, 10 o'clock at Comedy Central. It's going to be awesome.
I want to plug this some more.
Yeah, no, we're gonna plug it all morning. Don't worry. Bill Burr joining the program.
I want to plug this strange plastic in the middle. My shit's not hard enough to open. I don't like it.
Yeah, it should be really.
It's pretty hard to open. No,
you should need something besides your fingers. You need keys.
I need a razor blade. Yeah. This shit what is this cheap plastic they use? This is recycled, motherfucker.
Oh, and Patrice is on Fallon tonight. Very cool. Jimmy Fallon tonight. Right. Patrice O'Neal will be on there. No, we got to take a break because Triple H is going to be here in like 15 minutes. Then we got William H. Macy and Bill Burr just arrived, so we want to reset a little bit.
This was February, motherfucker. You niggas don't care about shit.
We care.
This was
we're overbooked today for some reason. We got way too many people coming in.
A lot of white guys here today.
So, but Comedy Central tomorrow night, 10 o'clock.
Two bills.
What's the name of the special, Patrice?
It's Elephant in the Room, and not because of my weight.
No, that's it.
I wanted to call it 800-pound gorilla, but I didn't think anybody would be able to
separate.
Focus. They won't focus.
Yeah.